Okay, guys, welcome. We are live for break 679. Hope everyone's enjoying the footy so far. Footy season's back, and why not bust some boxes while we're watching the footy? So we got three normal boxes, that's correct. Three, not two. Three normal boxes, two jumbos, and a box of 20 starter packs. And we're going to rip straight into it, guys. Good luck to those who join the break. Put it on myself so I can still keep an eye on it. Right, here we go, guys. Good luck. Started well. Alright. First, Nick Nat Nui for the West Coast Eagles. And we've got an instant win. Again, I'll send those out to anyone who doesn't hit a numbered card. There were only 3 teams last night that didn't hit a numbered card, and pretty unlucky. Fremantle Wilson for the Rio Dockers. And good evening to you too, Leon. Thanks for joining the break. And we have a purple Tex Walker. Pretty good game so far, the grand final rematch. And we've got a blue in this pack with a Dom Sheed West Coast purple. And the blue is for the Lions, Lincoln McCartney, numbered 59 of 190. Well done there. Some stuff out the way here. Alrighty. Brisbane is Bradley Stone. Well done, Bradley. And Dane Zorko, 30 years. Now, for those of you watching this, Laf has listed a pick your team jumbo case with some starter packs as well, which he's going to rip into tomorrow if it sells out. So if you'd like to get some jumbo action and some starter pack action and some laughing action, get on board with that, ladies and gents. This phone somewhere it's not in my way. All right. We have Isaac Heaney, Sydney Swans. Game breaker. And we have Jake Lever, 100 games for the D's. He missed out on tonight's game, Jake Lever. And we have a Brownlow predictor for the West Coast Eagles, Tom Barrass. Tom Barrass for West Coast, and I think that is Duffy has that. Yeah, it is. 61 of 185 for the Wiggles, as well as a Taron Thomas North hit. Game breaker. Well done him on that one. Right, we have Isaiah Pickett, who nearly took a massive hanger tonight, just couldn't quite hold on. And we have Weeders for the Blues, purple. And we have Daniel Lloyd, Starburst for GWS. And does it again, as Brad says. David Mundy for Freo, Starburst. And we have Jake Stringer, purple for the Essendon Bombers. We can well and truly say footy is back. Pretty good opening game of the season so far. We have a Jordan Roughhead 200 game milestone for the Pies. We have Tex Walker game breaker. Now, have I not that? Yes, I have. Again, apologies. It's going to happen numerous times. And we have Jed Buse Starburst for the Catters. And we have Ollie Wines 30 years for Port Power. Bailey Smith, purple for the Doggies. Mitch Robinson for the Lions, purple. And Connor Rosie, purple for the Power. Lance Franklin burst for the Sydney Swans. How many games will Buddy get to this year? And more importantly, how many goals will he get to? And we have Dane Rampy for the Sydney Swans. Purple. And we have Kane Turner, 100 game milestone for the North Kangaroos. And we have Jack Martin, Ford 50 game breaker for Carlton. And we have our classified Luke Ryan for the Fremantle Dockers, numbered 166 of 270. Well done to Ryan Burrows. He had Freo. And my TV, I can hear the sound. Someone's just kicked a goal, but it's a bit delayed on what I'm watching. Is that Fritch? That's fantastic. It's got to be good for the multi. All right, moving on. Yes, and Brownlow predictor. Ben McKay for North. There's always a Ben McKay card in the break. Wouldn't be a break without him. And we have Isaac Rankin for the Gold Coast Suns. Best. And we have Brody Smith, 30 years. Dylan Moore for the Hawks, game breaker. Yeah, Bunting's out. I did see he did something to his ankle. Interesting to see how that unfolds. And we have, speak of the devil, Marcus Bontempelli, 150 games. That's good timing. Geez, Big Luke Jackson can take a leap, can't he? Adam Sard for the Blues, burst. Shane McAdam for the Crows, burst. And we have numbers. It is Tom Hickey for the Sydney Swans. Number 36 of 190. Close to his jumper number. A few off. Nice hit for the Sydney Swans, which is Geordie Barr. Well done, Geordie. Check that there. Also a tipper game breaker for the Dons. Last pack of box 1. And it is a purple Brianna Davey for the Pies. Alrighty. Box 1 down. And we will mix it up. We'll go a box of jumbo next. How about that? Alrighty. Let's get into it. Cracking game of 42, keeping an eye on that. Alright, so we have Lockie Hunter, 150 milestone, and Jamie Cripps, game breaker for the West Coast Eagles. And looks like we have a burst, Jack Lukosius, and a Tim English, sunset. And we have Luke Davies Unicki, LDU. Burst for North Roos. And we have our midnight numbers with a sunset, Jack Gunston for the Hawks. And our numbers is Rory Sloane for the Adelaide Crows, numbered 76 of 130. Big Sloane dog. Going to Chris. Well done, Chris. We have Darcy Vecchio, 30 years, and Tim Kelly, sunset for the Eagles. We have Jack Sinclair with a cracker haircut, 100-game milestone, and a big Charlie Dixon Ford 50 game breaker. have Ben King, Game Breaker, and Max King, King Brothers, Sunset. Will they ever get to play together? If so, how far away is it actually? Because one of them's not playing at all this year. And we have Dyson Heppel with the midnight numbers. 43 of 130. Dyson Heppel, Tom Barras, West Coast Eagles burst as well. Nice hit there for the Dons. And that one's going to David. Well done, David. And we have a blank canvas. Also for the Dons. Doing very well in this break. Nick Cox, 173. A few people chasing Cox cards. No pun. Just actually chasing Cox. It's going to be a very good player for the future for the Essendon if they can hold on to him. Next pack looks like an instant win and a Jack Rewalt, 30 years for the Tigers. Will Hayward burst for the Swans and Brittany Sunset for the Pies. I thought we only got one of the midnight numbers per box. We've got two in this single box. That's interesting. It all seems a bit of a blur, these boxes, but I'm pretty sure it's one per box. Midnight, one per 16 packs. There you go, extra hit in this box. George Hewitt, formerly of Swans, 100-game milestone. Galore, 30 years for the Dogs. And we have blank canvas, Big Charlie Dixon for the Port Power. Number 105 of 250. Well done, Port. That is Ryan Burrows. Open up. New pack of toppies for that. Big Charlie. Right, with the Brendan Ellis Sunset for the Gold Coast Suns. And we have a yellow. And it is Ed Langdon for the D's. Didn't he start out on fire tonight? Number 34 of 145. Started off crackingly tonight. That one is for M. Well done, M. Hit for the D's. And the Dookie Dowhouse for the Cats. Game breaker. Eric Hipwood. Game breakers for the Lions with a Jakey Lever Sunset for the D's. And we have Max King, Game Breaker, and Jack Graham for the Tigers. Sunset. 2 packs left in this first box of jumbos. Now I want to be like Brad Shepherd, West Coast Eagles, 200 game milestone with a James H. Fremantle burst. Last packet of the first box of jumbos. And we've got a Harry Perriman Giants burst with a Tom Papley Sydney Sunset. Alright, that's the jumbo box, guys. Kick it back to the normal box. Right. Cracking on. Adam Treloar, purple. Footy's getting tense. End of this third quarter. Haley Miller Freo, purple. Is the clock time going to get him? Purple McAdam. The Crowies. And we have Rowbottom for the Swannies, Starburst. And we have our classified Big Sloane Dog. Another Sloaney card. For the Crows, 127 of 270. Nice hit there for Chris. The Sloaney Midnight, the Sloaney Classified. Couple of good hits there. Alright, Lukey Schultz for the Fremantle Dockers. Best. It's 3/4 time, guys. Who's leading possessions? Can someone tell me? How many's McRae got? I need to know. I want to keep the break rolling, but I need to know that info. And we have Rory Lobb for the Fremantle Dockers. 450 game breaker. We have Sam Collins, purple for the Gold Coast Suns. Another purple, Jasmine Garner for the Kangaroos. And we have a Brownlow predictor. Alright. We've got Tabner, 100 game milestone for Freo. And the Brownlow, oh, it's for the Doggies. Oh, it's the wild card. Numbered 42 of 185. No idea who number 42 is for the Doggies. Got the wild card. Brownlow predictor right there. And that one's going to David Cutting. Well done, David. We hit a Sammy Walsh Brownlow predictor last night. And that was out of the starter packs box. Out of 20 packs, pulled a Sammy Walsh Brownlow predictor and a Richmond Coleman predictor. Not a bad box of starters, I don't say. But we're moving on to Darcy Moore, 100 game milestone for the Pies. Thanks, Em. 30 posies. All right, that's good. Good to hear. Right on track. And we have the numbers. We have got Charlie Fargo, the D's, 111 of 190, as well as a Pickett Game Breaker Ford 50. Another hit there for the D's. Another hit for M. She's on fire. Here's what happens. You give me stats, I give you cards. If only it was that easy, eh? Alright. We have Big Norton Game Breaker Ford 50. Didn't he start out well in that second quarter? And we have Oscar Allen Weagles Starburst. And Ben McAvoy purple for the Hawthorn Hawks. And we have Chloe Malloy for the Pies, 30-year gold card. Jack Steele purple for the Sooners. Tommy Green first for GWS. And we have instant win. For those of you who just joined us, have a look on Fast Breaks, because Laf was listing a pick your team case of jumbos and some starter packs. To get around that, he's wants to break that tomorrow. Brody Smith, 200 milestones. And Cameron Zerha burst. And Noah Anderson, the starburst for the Suns. And he's going to be alright this year. Noah Anderson's coming on very good every year. Get better. And we have Zerha, 30 years for the Kangas. Nina Morrison for the Catters, purple. And Lockie Whitfield for GWS, purple. And we have Zach Merritt, 150 game milestone. What's it? That's actually D's for the Bombers. And we've got our blue. Purple Taylor Adams for Collingwood. And the blue is Big Toby Nank. Numbered 91 of 190 for the Tigers. Nice hit there for Geordie Barr. Big Nan Curvis. Come on. There we go. Big Nan. Yeah. Alrighty, we've got Daniel Lloyd Game Breaker for GWS. Big last quarter of footy coming up now. Mark O'Connor for the Catters, Starburst. Luke Shuey. Big kick here for Big Luke Jackson. No good. And Zach Williams, purple for the Blues. Chad Wingard, 30 years for the Hawks. We have Jamie Elliott, game breaker for the Collingwood Magpies. Dusty Martin, game breaker Ford 50. Tom DeConning, burst for Carlton. And our final pack for this box is Starburst Ben Keys for the Adelaide Crows. Alright, that is third box down, guys. Two more before we get to the starter pack. We're going to jump back to a jumbo. And that was a massive goal right then. Very much needed. Who said he was out? He looks good. $1 million. Alrighty, jumbo. Let's go. Alright. Chipper game breaker with DBJ. Sunset. Can't keep a good man down. And we've got a yellow with an Ollie Wines Starburst for the power. And it is Ben King yellow for the Gold Coast Suns. Numbered 142 of 145. Nice hit there. That one's going to Bradley Stone. Well done, Brad. Few people decided to PC this Ben King. I reckon he might be pretty good in a few years. Started off alright so far. First couple. And we've got Shane McAdam Burst and Jamie Elliott Sunset for Pies. And we are Maxi Gorm 150 game milestone. The D's and a Big Tex Walker game breaker. Right, and we have Libba for the Bulldogs burst and a Josh Kennedy sunset for the West Coast Eagles. And Josh Battle Sanders burst. We have still Sidebottom 30 years and Zach Jones sunset for the Sonas. And we have our midnight numbers. The sunset is Karen Paxman for the D's. And midnight numbers is Jack Lukosius for the Gold Coast Suns, number 34 of 130. Me knocking over the toppies, so good. We'll cover up Big Dicks. Is he going to back it? Doggies need this one from the big fella. And he's done it quite easily. Lukey Dowhouse, 200 milestone with a Jack Martin game breaker. Game on, guys. Game on. Aiden Core, 100 game milestone with an Adam Saad ice burst for the Pies. Sorry, for the Blues. Sorry, watching the footy. I'm not concentrating. Jed Buse for the Catters and Jakey Lloyd for the Swannies. Instant win and the Warp, 30 years. And our blank canvas is McGovern for the West Coast Eagles. 208 of 250. Jeremy McGovern, brother of Mitch. And would you know that one's going to M. Well done, M. Some good hits coming out tonight. Back for you guys. Sorry, I keep smashing it. And Eric Hipwood, 100 game milestone for the Breezy Lions, and Ashley Riddle gold, 30 for the Roos. And second canvas is Harry Perriman for the GWS Giants, number 245 of 250. GWS is Daryl. Well done, Daryl. There was another insert, which was Lauren Ahrens for the Gold Coast Suns. And we have a yellow with Isaac Heaney, 450 game breaker. And the yellow is Sam Powell Pepper for the Port Power, number 22 of 145 for the Power. That one is going to Ryan Burrows. Well done, Ryan. Nice hit there. Couple of jumbo packs left before our final normal box and we get into those starters, which were absolutely fire last night. And Dylan Moore Hawks and Lockie Hunter Sunset for the West Coast Eagles. Yes, M is on a roll, doing very well. And final pack in the jumbos is Taron Thomas Gamebreaker and a Kane Lambert Sunset. Alright, jumbo done and dusted. Moving on to the final normal box. The third box. Yes, I said 3 boxes. Whoa. Huge goal. Eddie out. Out. Go on. Out. Go on. Out. Good girl. All right, sorry guys, moving on. Kate Lutkins, 30 years gold for Brisbane Lions. Hugh McLuggage for the Brisbane Lions, purple. And Tommy Green for the Giants, Starburst. Darcy Parish, 100-game milestone for the Bombers. And we have Tom DeConning, game breaker for the Blues. Cracking game of footy. Much better than the Carlton Richmond debacle. First game of the year. Cameron Zerha North, and that's coming from a Blue supporter, so I'm not just saying that to be a dick. Good to see it. I think it should be the grand final rematch. First game of the year. Tom Liberatore for the Doggies, purple. And we have Lockie Henderson for Geelong, 200 games. He was once a Blue. And we have Mark O'Connor for the Catters. Starburst. Zach Tui for the Catters, 30 years. And we have Lockie Shaw, purple, for the Adelaide Crows. And we have a Brownlow. Would you know it? It's for the Hawks. It's the wild card. Hawthorn wild card. With a Jackie Steele 100-game milestone. And the Hawks wild card 006. Nice. Very good hit there. Well done, Anthony. 006 Brownlow. Wild card for the Hawks. I've no idea who number 6 is. Laff will definitely be all over that. Moving on. Tommy Lynch, purple. For the Tigers. And Durea, 150-game milestone for the Doggies. And we have our numbers. It is Ben King. We had his yellow out just before. Now we've got the numbers. 153 of 190 with a big 2-meter Peter. Game breaker. Gold Coast Suns. Bradley Stone. A couple of Ben King cards. Nice. Put that over. Spiral over there. $11 points in it. Who's gonna get over the line? 10 minutes to go. Can the D's hold on? Jack Marnie. Game breaker. In front of a bitch open. And Oscar Allen for West Coast Eagles, Starburst. West Coast have a nice pile of cards on. Numbered and non-numbered. We have Tom McDonald. Purple for the D's. The purple for the Hawks. And Lockie Schultz for the Fremantle Dockers, Starburst. Instant win. Anyone doesn't need a numbered card, I'll send you an instant win. And we have our blue. And Bowers purple with it for Freo. Just as the D's kick a goal. And that one's Brad Close for the Geelong Cats, numbered 88 of 190. And the Catters is Keza. Well done, Keza. Ben Keys burst for the Adelaide Crows. Josh Simpkin purple for the Kangaroos. Will Hayward for the Swannies. Game breaker. Riley Thilthorpe. 450 game breaker for the Adelaide Crows. And they have a good first year. And we've got a purple Chloe Malloy for the Magpies. Took Miller for the Suns, purple. Speaking of having good years, he had a cracker last year. Could be a smoky for the Brownlow this year. Jack Gunston, game breaker for the Hawks. Big Tom DeConning for the Carlton Blues. Diverse. Got a brother playing this year as well for Geelong. I'm pretty sure he got drafted. Interesting to see if they both get a game when they play each other. And we have our classified, and it is Mitch Duncan for Geelong, numbered 34 of 270 for the Catters. Nice hit there. That one's going to Keza. Nice hit. Callum Mills, purple for the Swannies. Noah Anderson for the Gold Coast Suns. Let's say instant win for a sec. Big Tex Walker, 30 years for the Crowies. 2 packs left in this box. James Rowbottom for the Swannies. Xavier Durthman for the Power, purple. And that is the last box before we hit the starter packs. Alright. This one's going to get messy, so we'll grab this and we'll just get all the bastards out. Sorry, brass. Alrighty. Now we have 20 starter packs. Rip these open. Pile them up. Alright. We've got a Nick Nat Starburst for the West Coast Eagles. And Will Hayward for the Swannies Starburst. Sounds like these are running away with it. We've got a Harry Perryman GWS burst for the Giants. Adam Sard burst for the Blue Baggers. Buddy for the Swannies. David Mundy, Rio first. Jed Buse for the Catters first. James Aish for the Fremantle Dockers. Starter pack first. And Keno for the Pies. Starter pack burst. How good was that? Taylor Kosher Starburst. The Suns. Tracker, what he does. Alright, so that is 10 starter packs, guys. So we'll rip them in, and then we'll open up the other 10. See what we can get. It's going to be hard to beat the Walsh Brownlow and the Tigers Coleman, but we'll give it a crack. Harry McKay, purple for the Blues. Got Tomahawk, purple, the Catters. And McCready, game breaker forward 50 for the Pies. Brandon Ellis, 200 game milestone for the Gold Coast Suns. Late goal by the Dogs. A little bit too late. Jakey Lloyd for the Swans. Purple. Jaden Leverd for the Essendon Bombers. Burst. Ollie Wine, 30 years for the Port Power. Lockie Hunter for the Western Bulldogs. Doggies. Purple. And Dane Zorko, 30 years for the Lions. Zach Tui for the Catters. Isaac Rankin burst for the Suns. Come on, let's hit something big, guys. Starter burst action, let's do it. It's impossible to open. Oh, that for a fucking. Oh, that's why. Hit a Spectrum, guys. I'll leave that till the end of these pile here. And Jack Steele for the Sanders, 30 years. Yaya O'Meara, purple for the Hawks. Brianna Watt, purple for the Sainers. Lincoln McCarthy, game breaker for the Brizzy Lions. I think Petrarca had a massive game tonight. He'd have to be 3 votes, wouldn't he? Does that mean his Brownlow predictors go up even more? They were a fair price last season. Nick Nat, burst. And we have Nathan Wilson, 30 years for the Freo Dockers. Ben McKay for the North Kangaroos. And that's all she wrote in the game tonight. What a cracking game. Alex Sexton, game breaker, Gold Coast Suns. And Jed Beauty's best. And we've got a numbers Liam Shields for the Hawks. Numbered 165 of 190. Well done, Hawks. That is Anthony. Nice hit. Liam Shields. And Liam Henry. Game breaker for the Shockers. Oh, excuse me. We've got Ed Langdon, 100-game milestone for the D's. Nat 5 purple for the Fremantle Dockers. McIntosh for the Tigers first. What's going to be that spectrum? What team's it going to be? We had a 5-1 in the break last night. Josh Kelly for GWS, game breaker. What are you going to get with these spectrums as well? Is it a player? Is it something more? Is it more than one player per spectrum? Who knows? McCarthy for the Brizzy Lions. And when you get all 5, yeah, interesting to see what select go with them in that situation. We have Jason Can't Stand You, 100-game milestone for the Tigers. Adam Sard, best for the Blues. And we've got a big Tomahawk game breaker. The cat is there. Let's have a look at the spectrum. Alright, we've got a purple of Tim Turano for the Giants. And the spectrum is for the Bombers. Number 3 spectrum for the Essendon Bombers. That one's going to David. Well done, David. Nice card. And it is numbered 56 of 125. Very big hit there for the Bombers. Nice card. Nice hit. Alright, that's 10 starter packs down. With 10 to go. Break back on all these other ones. Get some room in this madness. Got Daniel Lloyd for the Giants. Starburst. Ben McKay. Starburst for North. It'll be a break without him. And Ollie Wines for the Power starter pack. Josh Battle for the Saints. Starburst. Starter pack burst. Isaac Rankin burst for the Suns. See if we can share the love. A couple more numbered cards to come out. Shane McAdam for the Crows. Will Day. Starter. Burst. The Hawks. Liver for the Bulldogs. Starter burst. Right, man, last one, then we can smash into them. Oh, and LDU for the North. Kangaroos. Alright, let's get breaking with these last packs of the night. Finish off the 3-box Footystars, the 2-box Jumbo, and a case of starters. Instant win, no one wants that. Right out of the way. And we've got Stephen Caniglio, 150 game milestone for GWS. And Monique Conti for the Tigers, purple. Right, Big Charlie Dixon for the Port Power. And we've got a Brownlow predictor. I'll save that to the end, guys. I'll save that one to the end. Go out in a bang. And Josh Kelly, purple, GWS. Oh, come on, you bastard. I don't want to go. Darren Thomas for the Kangaroos, purple. Shane McAdam, best for the Crowies. Rich for the Grizzly Lions, purple. So I was listening to the front bar then in the background. And Petrarca, game breaker. What a game he had tonight. Be up and about if you're a D's fan. Bontempelli for the Doggies. Will he be playing next week? And we've got a blue with a purple McInerney for the Lions. And Jaeger O'Meara blue for the Hawks. Numbered 111 of 190 for the Hawks. Nice hit there. That one's going to Anthony. Couple of Hawks hits. Well done. Camera, keep bumping. Open up a couple more sleeves, which I'll need. And we've got Jack Higgins Starburst for the Saints. Scott Pendles for the Pies. And those of you just joining us, check out the Pick Your Team breaks. It's listed on Fast Breaks. Callum Mills 100-game milestone. Case of jumbos and some starter packs to go with it. Lack will be busting that tomorrow. He's keen as to bust, guys, so let's get it sold out for him. And Jake Carlisle 150-game milestone for the Saints. Liam Ryan, purple for the Eagles. Daniel Lloyd for the Giants. Starburst. And if you are tuning in late, guys, I always go through the hits at the end of my break, just so everyone can have a look. Brody Smith, purple for the Adelaide Crows. Oh. And that looks like it is. Yes, it is. Parallel checklist. We'll chuck that in with someone who doesn't hit a numbered card. And we have a numbers. And it is Callum Ward for the GWS Giants. Number 132 of 190. GWS is Brad. No, that's Gold Coast. Sorry, that is Daryl. Well done, Daryl. Sorry, reading it off my little screen. Alrighty, Jared Witts, 30 years, and a Jack Billings game breaker for the Sonas. And we have a classified Alir for the Power. Classified 85, numbered 198 of 270 for the Power. That one's going to Ryan Burrows. Nice hit, Ryan. Aaliyah. And a purple Redmond for the Bombers. David Mundy for Freo. Lance Buddy Franklin burst for the 20s. Nice pile of cards there, too, for the Swans. And we've got Oscar Allen, game breaker for the West Coast Eagles. Jamie Stanton for the Gold Coast Suns. Down the last few packs with a Brownlow to reveal. And we've got Ed Kerno, 200 game milestone. Unfortunately, Ed won't be playing tomorrow night. He's injured and will miss the first game against the Tigers. Such a awesome player for Blues over the years. Very hard-nosed in and under player. We've got a blue. We have a blue, and it is Hugh Greenwood of the Gold Coast Suns, or formerly Gold Coast Suns, should I say, with a Gary Rowan 150 milestone for the Catters, and number 25 of 190. Gold Coast is Bradley. Nice hit there. Alright, last packet before the reveal. Alright, Connor Rosie, game bracket for the Power. Alright, let's have a look what we've got here. Where did I put it? I see. Alright. It is for the Collingwood Magpies, Taylor Adams. Taylor Adams, Brownlow predictor. That one's for David. Nice hit, David. Numbered 59 of 185. Taylor Adams. Nice hit. Nice hit. Put him in a toppy. And that concludes our break for this evening. And there is also a Jackie Lever for the D's burst in there. I will go through all of these hits again. For those who haven't been tuning in the entire time. Okay, we've got for the Bombers, Dyson Heppel, Midnight. Rory Sloane for the Crowies, Midnight. We've got a classified Lukey Ryan for Freo. Big Nank for the Tigers. Lincoln McCartney Blue for the Brizzy Lions. Jaeger O'Meara for the Hawks, Blue. Liam Shields. Numbers for the Hawks. Big Ben King, Yellow. Tom Hickey for the Swannies. Brad Close, Blue for the Catters. Sam Power Pepper, Yellow for the Power. We've got a Harry Perriman for GWS. Big Nick Cox for the Bombers. Hugh Greenwood for Gold Coast. Aaliyah for Port, classified. Midnight Numbers, Lukosius for the Suns. Charlie Dixon, blank canvas for Port. Mitch Duncan for the Geelong Cats, classified. Ben King pops up again with numbers for the Suns. Charlie Spargo for the D's. Ed Langdon, Yellow, also for the D's. Callum Ward, GWS. We have a McGovern, blank canvas for the Weagles. Big Sloan Dog, classified for the Crowies. And then we had the Tom Barras, Brownlow predictor for the West Coast Eagles. We also had a 006 wildcard for Hawthorn. We had the Brownlow predictor of wildcard for the Doggies, numbered 42. A Taylor Adams Brownlow predictor for the Pies, and a Essendon Bombers Spectrum number 3. Alright guys, that concludes this break this evening. Thank you to everyone who jumped in the break. It is much appreciated. I enjoy breaking this product. It's a good product Select to put out for a very good price. It's a lot of numbered cards. People are changing the way they're collecting now, so it'll be interesting going forward how everything unfolds and what releases come ahead. Again, for those of you listening, jump on to Fast Breaks. There was a break listed while I was doing this break. Pick your team, jumbo case, and some starter packs. If there's any spots left, grab your team if you can get them. That's it for me tonight, guys. Thanks for joining me. Footy's back, and enjoy the rest of your week. I am out.